The mid-size adventure segment is fiercely contested. Two motorcycles define the debate: Honda's NX500, refined over a decade of use, and CFMOTO's IBEX 450, a Chinese challenger that impresses with value and capability. Which earns your money and trust on the open road?
At the heart of any motorcycle comparison lies the engine, and here the two bikes take philosophically different approaches. The Honda NX500 is powered by a 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin, producing 47 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and 32 pound-feet of torque at 6,500 RPM. It is a high-revving, refined unit with decades of development behind it, smooth, linear, and utterly predictable. Honda's PGM FI fuel injection has been tuned to deliver crisp throttle response across the full rev range, making the engine feel punchy and energetic despite its modest displacement. The CFMOTO IBEX 450 uses a 449cc parallel twin. It makes 44 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and 32.5 pound-feet of torque at 6,250 RPM. These numbers are close to rivals, but its 270-degree crankshaft mimics the uneven power of a V-twin. The result is a muscular torque curve that feels bigger than its displacement. Reviewers often compare its pole to bikes with larger engines. The exhaust, tuned for that 270-degree pulse, is exciting, unlike Honda's twin, which is mechanically excellent but sonically restrained.
The NX500 uses a 41mm Showa SFF BP inverted fork with 5.9 inches of travel, plus a 5-position preload adjustable ProLink monoshock with 5.3 inches at the rear. Suspension quality is good, but not fully adjustable, acceptable for road-focused riding, but limiting on rough terrain. The CFMOTO IBEX 450 features fully adjustable KYB suspension with 7.9 inches of travel front and rear. KYB is respected, and full adjustment at this price is rare. CFMOTO can handle varying terrain, while Honda is best left at factory settings. The NX500 weighs 432 pounds with all fluids and fuel, which is heavy for its size. Seat height is fixed at 32.8 inches. The upright riding position is comfortable, but larger riders may find it compact for long tours. The IBEX 450 weighs about 386 pounds dry, around 420 pounds wet, making it lighter. Its seat height adjusts from 31.5 to 32.3 inches, allowing shorter riders access without compromising taller riders' comfort. The cockpit is spacious, with wide bars and plenty of room to move, making it useful for long trips or tough trails. Honda improved the NX500 for 2026, adding e-clutch, an automated system that pulls away and shifts without the lever, reducing fatigue and improving off-road riding. Combined with Honda selectable torque control, a 5-inch TFT display for sunlight readability, and road-sync Bluetooth connectivity, the bike is well equipped. The backlit toggle switch for menus is simple and effective. The IBEX 450 offers a 5-inch TFT display, Bluetooth connectivity via CFMOTO RideSync, on-road and off-road ride modes, and a one-touch ABS shutoff button that's typically hidden in menus. Dual USB ports sit on the cockpit, and pre-wired 12-volt terminals lie under the seat for accessories. However, it lacks the e-clutch, which is genuinely useful for urban and off-road riding. The NX500 uses dual 296mm front discs with 2-piston Nissan calipers and a single 240mm rear disc. ABS is standard and works well on mixed surfaces. The IBEX 450 features J1 radially mounted calipers on a 320mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc with Bosch ABS. J1 is respected for feel and performance, and the larger rotor gives CFMOT a braking advantage. The one-touch ABS shutoff is a useful feature for adventure riders. The NX500 carries a 4.7-gallon or 17.7-liter fuel tank and achieves Honda's claimed economy figure of approximately 65 to 70 miles per gallon under mixed conditions, translating to a realistic range of around 290 to 320 miles between fill-ups. That is a genuinely impressive range for a motorcycle of this size, making long-distance touring a relaxed proposition. The IBEX 450 packs a 4.6-gallon or 17.4-gallon tank, and thanks to its slightly lower displacement and torque-focused tuning, is capable of exceeding 200 miles per tank in highway-focused riding. While reviewers note the gearing feels slightly short on the road, a 15-tooth front sprocket swap can help, the range remains competitive. For pure fuel range and real-world highway economy, Honda holds a slight advantage. The NX500 has cast aluminum 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels with trail pattern tires. Cast wheels are light and easy to maintain for road rides, but they can't be used with tube-type tires, limiting options in remote off-road situations. The IBEX 450 uses cross-spoked tubeless wheels, combining repairability with tubeless convenience. This hybrid setup lets riders fit many tire types, run tubeless, and add a tube in emergencies. Together with more suspension travel, these wheels make the IBEX better in the dirt. The NX500 is priced at approximately $7,299 in the United States, a reasonable figure for a Honda with its brand heritage, dealer network, and proven long-term reliability. It also comes with Honda's strong warranty and nationwide service infrastructure. The IBEX 450 costs $6,499, saving $800. For less, it offers KYB suspension, tubeless spoke wheels, J1 brakes, Bosch ABS, a 270-degree crank, USB ports, adjustable seat height, and a 2-year warranty. CFMOTO's dealer network is growing but doesn't match Honda's reach. Honda reasserts itself here. The NX500's platform has over a decade of development and millions of reliable miles. Honda's quality, corrosion resistance, and durability set industry benchmarks. Its dealer network means parts and service are always close. Resale values are strong. CFMOTO has made enormous strides in quality over recent years, and the IBEX 450 has earned favorable reliability reviews in its first year on the market. However, it is a comparatively young platform, and the brand's dealer network and parts availability, while growing, cannot yet match Honda's depth. Long-term ownership data is limited, and for riders planning to keep a bike for 10 or more years, or to ride it into genuinely remote territory, the question of what happens when something breaks remains a legitimate concern. These two motorcycles represent different philosophies arriving at a similar destination. The NX500 is the safer, more conservative, and ultimately more refined choice, a machine that has earned its reputation honestly and continues to evolve thoughtfully, with the e-clutch representing a genuinely useful step forward. It will never let you down, and that is worth something tangible. But the IBEX 450 is the more exciting, more capable, and more honest value proposition. It wins on suspension quality, off-road hardware, brake specification, wheel versatility, weight, ergonomics, and price. The 270-degree twin engine has soul. The fully adjustable KYB suspension makes it a more capable off-road tool. And at $800 less than the Honda, it packages a compelling argument that the midsize adventure world has fundamentally changed. The winner is the CFMOTO IBEX 450, for riders willing to accept a younger brand's growing pains in exchange for a specification sheet that on paper and on the trail punches well above its price tag. For those who prize dealer support, long-term durability data, and Honda's incomparable peace of mind, the NX500 remains the safe, sensible, and deeply satisfying choice. But the future belongs to those bold enough to challenge it.